Welcome back to TeshKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be covering Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.024 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by negative 5.6%. and in this video I want to give the key scenarios that I expect to play out and some of the key areas of support that we need to continue watching and some key areas of resistance that we need to break above. In my analysis, I'll be basing it on the Elliott waves, so if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And from the all-time high, Vechain has been seeing these lower prices in this massive ABC correction, and the ABC correction has taken us to around the $0.022 mark, and I believe Vechain has done whatever it needed to do in its ABC correction, and soon we might see a reversal to the upper side, and that reversal I expect it to play out in this Elliott wave pattern that I have over here, having a wave 5 taking us back to an all-time high. And before that plays out, in a wave 1 I expect Vechain to take us to around the $0.17 mark and the $0.14 mark, and that I'm basing it on the Fibonacci's. So yeah, if I apply the fibs here, you can see that that red target up here lies between the $0.16 mark, the 0.16 fib level, and the 0.15 fib level. And before that plays out, there's a structure down here which I discussed yesterday in the Vechain video, and you can see we had a wedge down here on this is on the daily chart, and we have broken below that to the downside of that wedge. We have even closed a couple of daily candlesticks below it, and we even went to a key area of support down here at around the $0.024 mark. And I said in my previous video that if this move plays out and we go to this key area of support, I expected either we have a bounce back to the upper side or we can break to the lower side. And if I go to the 4-hour chart, you can see that this area of support has been holding quite well today, and on the 4-hour chart we have closed 2 candlesticks below that key area of support. But at the moment we are having a nice move to the upper side, a nice recovery to the upper side. In this move to the upper side, maybe I hope this is not a retest of this area, because a retest would mean we might be unlocking even lower prices to the lower side, and there's not much of support on the Vechain chart. So if we lose that key area of support, it might be a bad scenario for Vechain that will be playing out. The other scenario that can play out is that maybe we can close another 4-hour candlestick above this key area of support, and once that happens, I'll be positive that soon we might see a little bit of a bounce to the upper side, given that we have support on this key area, and maybe we even have a retest of that area, and once that happens we might see a bounce to the upper side. And that bounce, I'll expect it to take us to this area between the $0.03 mark and the $0.04 mark. And if that move plays out, we also need to break above this key area of resistance at around the $0.035 mark. So, and maybe have a retest of that area before we get to this yellow target. And if I check the indicators to see whether that move can be supported on the indicators, you can see that on the RSI we have been massively oversold, and that would mean we have room for us to push the market to the upper side. So we have room on the RSI for a potential breakout to the upper side or a move to the upper side. On the MACD, we are a little bit far from printing a bullish cross, so we might couple of days for us to see a bullish cross. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. And those are the key scenarios that I expect to play out on this chart, and I'll keep you updated if any of the move plays out.